na bibia so enye kama ewo eye sa kwa no so mami ma Ivan akwaba
Alaska mejoso
na boko de
o nyame adom ahode ho
when me who that we are mean bisa Ghana to say
obviously Ghana problems there o kasa wo kan ho asem asa be sika cho no wunwie
okay
but eba ahoden ne na se for there ye wo bi there adabia me kasa nyankopon na ebe da na se enti without no we can't complain much but when it come to governance and na se for there me sure say wa wonim say sabi nema nshada enkoyi say there yes expect it. We are only hoping say you will see things will be better. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It is one
oh yeah, but say economically no wa wonim me am say sabi nema nkoyi.
That's right.
Because what's your mind more what me akwa abonten akọ declare your friends bankruptcy. Telling your external creditors, people you rely on for your first funding in case you hear sika or memo sika no what the bayam puntu jumane na se for na chire watua sabe ya ho be henhan wo over the years that has been the convention aban bia ba apart from kutua champion in the time one kwaje bosi amfiri obia ho no government ababia try to go for a loan sometimes you know wogia wo de baye neema yanso ya gia kakra na yetua said amanfo ye business or moye ukọ bank or loan wo de baye just imagine say Alaska wo na run ahoto ye wo de na wakọ access bank na say any bank so kwakọ bosia say wo de ba baye na bosumi so wo tutua kakra then you go back and tell them say chale sika na margin no mintu am we no
nti mo fan cheme.
Clearly that is how depressing this whole situation is. So I think
like example now man you saw a picture on it
o saw na picture net here and we kura there anya access bank nkwa na wontumi nkotu omoka wo efi ha no so san jeje nkwa no mo ha no mo bosia de ka ho bi obo so aka kire omo so wontumi ntua nti omo ma omre
yaza adwumayefo na e wa ha no ka masanji omusika masan buro ma bra wo su.
Yes, because so what is recently sad your friend said domestic debt
exchange. That's right.
When sika
Ghana for your sika.
So in some no brofo na deda so kakra no ntia ya people become confused. Aya bebre ntia aya Ghana for modo musika aya investment awa aban krom ha emra so. For instance, we need the top treasure bill. O kai say pensioners amamfo we senate contributor bosumi bia ye to sika tama so aya senate de sika na investment sabaya emre bi so a o de bema ye friend say adwumayefo na aban ka say sika no nyina na nya de say metimi atua onua se ne si kire e kire osese bi enema enhyada enkoye sa se de yesi expect no. So Ghana situation de menua enya agudie se de sika na sa na but you see yet Kroma, you're comfortable with extreme partisan politics, where every conversation is turned into NDC, NPP, NDC, NPP, into a bar. Oh, can't some no cranas are no ya dinner. A month for free say usual politics in a way, but ebi an usual politics, and some of beer and I'm no Alaska. Yam pen puma sibra. I'm not sure, say, or minor, we can get anywhere. Yeah.
Right. That was Ivan Kyei Innocent and I'll tell you, only believe SHS a school. Yabo ya sisi awo achim kokrantumi ni yakata Ghana fo nyina na se humesua de eye na adesua so de kama pa akwanya ewo ho edema from 1 and 2 for ewie se wutie mi abomade a se obeba ya kache na oni enso ababedi kase bom na se bia watwero na onsa wantumi entwa se end of deck anampo sa eye BC ana wantwa Bomadi honum aye waik accredited exam center ehonso yeboa ebo ye homodin ama bibia nso ewie pay e the amount all secondary courses as I said earlier on ye ewo ho bomadi nso se wie utie yen a woni yenso ebeto kese ewo eye 0240 202148 0240 202148 and 0247 670 0247 670-736 na 0500-041-317 na yani only believe SHS empany for atwetwe enkomo na bibia nso aye kama edi amount ma yanti we emfemfi what tell na afi yemra to the substantive issue animal Ivan what is a majority no a change leadership. Now Osei Kyei Mensah bonso actually mu say otu kwan o nachi and notice but see an omunim say problem there at a crossroad. Now on person back where so be the center of a near crossroad no or twin ho say no never ma o me break the 8 na. Afenyo markings and then omudi na ababet ni dia kika no yenti anu fi hotel just 10 minutes na me twa me 2 minutes me ba ni about to the substantive issue ne yakoso obribo ahin so say ya form a campaign team and that of manifesto team ya fa na nka ho until okotini party
asa na dey say bunu no ka Alaska na manifesto committee ne whatever committee no obetimi asesa party for nyina de o mo hye enyo party ni bia no nko ade enyo party ni bia no betimi afa no
that's right
enti ya mfa wa bia reasons and now free say maybe appointment no mo ye no regionally maybe not balanced and I say ethnically or whatever
I see any regional balance
enti say no you engage and whatever but o ka say yam for bia say party set up committee I mean sure say o betimi afa party ni bia say onkoka committee so on that particular score they say na your basis abia or reasons until some of these things na a bitterness accumulative for
that's right
yes you neglect over a period of time na anger no with the mukakra so this will come as just way be hitting no last nail to the your first coffin na hitting them all the reasons but I'm not sure continue party it's because he was not included in this particular thing Alaska
that's right
I think say you see the bia me can say democracy wa ho democracy betimi aye ya ehia refined minds
very well
based on reasoning adwen so another bia we some about videos am catch say democracy is not meant for fools so what time democracy now what the share glass now what the flower bobo ho ye no fefefe now what the come obi onim nyansa or the bebo form abono the next time we hu na da bolam and the democracy yemfa manipa onim nyansa and in Africa, yes, struggle bebrebe no.
Because one man would nim nyansa.
And in Africa, yes, struggle bebrebe. And Ghana nko look at the way Africans are struggling with democracy. Because the tenants na our democracy ma aya informed. We are asemba over tenase. You do away with emotions. You do away with tribalism. You do away with your friends a personal relationship, that kind of sentimental and emotional attachment, you know. We didn't know to change. Many Alaska, yanka, we have our personal issues. But issue we are by ye di no, metras na me ya analysis na me tie nsem no mu a. Even though me mpa brante na sem, but asem we de adabraka.
Enye
ye di nipa dasania enye ye. So that one you flip humanity to the center of the discussion. That is all that democracy is.
Devoid of personal sentiment.
Devoid of everything. But yes, ye no is characterized by acrimony, rankling resentment, like or time hate. But hate has no place in politics. And then I can say opponent, not enemies.
Okay.
In politics, there is nothing like enemies. Opponent. Yes, because you have differing, you have political ideologies. And by has ideology, be a crying juma. And I say, you have no a differing interest. Interest, they are dying. Balaska. And can we have democracy? Be a ya baby drui. Na 92. Up to now, how many years in a year count? I'm sure say we get a number of years. Actually, say when it comes to democracy, even though I hear up and down, the kind of gains it is supposed to deliver to us in the but you expect to say a bad man kitty and some of these things shouldn't create incident for us. We got political party, and then your friend is saying caucus in parliament. Say leadership aba na your person why should that be a big deal? I say,
that's right.
But it's not the kind of people we are. Always, interest. And I'm so chain. I have to me. Then I say for so they try to bulldoze their way without even respecting basic tenets. Because me say, some me a political party, na more caucus our parliament. Let me say leadership. Maybe. The kind of direction I perceive among Kosa, and I said the kind of plans I want, we need to do reshuffle. All you have to do, the first thing you do is to sit down with them, you talk.
Engagement. Simple
as that. But any attempt to torpedo their authority without notifying them, that will result in owo to me now be fa free so abra wa mo na mane a ono be kokwa. And we saw it in the NDC.
That's right.
And we saw the kind of nasty incident it created. That particular thing could have been resolved simply by saying, oh, the party is meeting the caucus of parliament. Leadership, this is our next line. Because of A, B, C, D, you know, ya perceive some party leadership, no, and you know, ya kasa ansana ababonting. But if you make such move, nipa na oti ho na say one amane, and there is a decision to remove him. Na otete na soma. First one, say, nipa no mo ya sa de no yemu.
That's right.
I know na ekofa sa ansem na ba you saw the kind of rank on na sefo ekofa ba eh. And sa de no see ya within the NDC na free say nka e be lesson to ya be see NPP. Amasabi, nipa su nyansa from say Osei Kyei Mensah has been in parliament since 1992. He has been around parliament in nyane maame de e na nyane papa de.
Very well.
And ye kasa obi a majority leader and say wu a ye de wo kwasha amana mai the majority leader dey di wachi. Alaska at some point in time ubeja no ha akọ. And I'm sure he understands that.
Exactly.
And he said party na make a decision say baby akwakoduri Osei Kyei Mensah cannot lead parliament then as of war. It's just a matter of way and yeah, I have listened to a lot of argument yes a party has a role parliament and they decided that argument is unnecessary. We are doing representative democracy.
Exactly.
Parliamentarians free diaso na better parliament. Political party give you birth to them. It means a political party will stake in whatever that happens in parliament. And the parliamentarians also could do they are not some bunch of zombies or winning the more somebody from outside will be pulling strengths to determine who becomes a leader. So as mature people in democracy, what you do is to engage. Call the person, sit them down. Because of A, B, C, D, you know. But Alaska, I don't say reason, intent, reasons that they yes are no any genuine, you know. Sometimes we try to engineer those things from the dark. Politics and so be our number for Obiawo, your friend say the interest, and Obia on the followers. And to a bit in China who's a sudden nowadays, they'll rise against it. From a catches of politics and yam and some like you wear Quadia Katia. I don't know a channel haya will be an idea because would the politics as Jesus saying, Sabaya welfare and the national interest to certain extent, a bit to a page of minor drew baby, a Sabi Obia Hombatono, and you see who we are, Quadia Padio baby, Dabby. And to some of this decision, I think that it was avoidable, it was unnecessary, and bring it to bear who we are, the Biama catcher or no. Say, Yano, you need papa. Because these are simple things that must not even create incident at all. Because political party, person send the leadership where leadership, when you say or multi Zambia and a political party, they say Ghana, the multi parliament, you just summon the leadership before the party leaders. You meet, you discuss. And then the next line of action you take together. Someone to me and resolve, no crana maybe move back further way. The president didn't say for Bebama. Then you know, say behind the scenes, you know, my area anti a babon sama public, you know, who's idea manner. Then so, oh, on my year and no incident. But Alaska, if some of these basic things you can to be getting right here, ask yourself, say, power and their mom so find or mining you know. How do we get those things right? You see, some of these things, you know, are red flags, are signals. Sabi what's now your comprehensive analysis about the whole political system. You understand it because this basic thing, my catcher say solution. Me a political party, me person some leadership in parliament. I will just engage them. We have a discussion because my catcher said to me no da no. And you want me there, you papa there. Who are on fan. And at some point in time, you leave it behind. So you discuss, and the political party will raise concerns. Say, A, B, C, D. Parliamentarians, those who are concerns, almost be raised. Though at the end of the day, you build the consensus.
Right.
So about one thing, you know the last night. But abana bayan talk now we do atem, now we threatening way, now we yes say, nyansa be nim.
Right.
I'm sure say where we've got into in our democracy. Some of these things, you know, quite infantile. They are childish kind of stuff. We shouldn't be confronted with such infantile issues at this time. This time, no, it should be bad. It should be developmental issue. A bear. The cardinal interest of the average and the ordinary Ghanaian, because as I say, we expect Parliament to use their energy to do a lot of things that ever benefit the people of this country. Because as we speak, Ghana is teetering on the brink of a possible economic crash.
Right.
And go and check the dollar rate. These are any taxes in as for a year he put go among for so Parliament. What deɛ na yɛyɛ afa saa nneɛma wɔ ehu to alleviate the sufferings and the pains.
We're not fighting about leadership.
Oh, we're not fighting about leadership that is unnecessary. Leadership no dey na eba bɛyɛ.
But I say, na me ntwa me ho mbra na we no ye de aba pra kwamu ne aba do the substantive issue. Me ban so a wo a we need 1,000 me de betum e de amount as e when e show no ba be kwa wie na ya frɛ enti kwaso a star 274 star 6 hash star 274 star